Welcome back to Pinkbike Academy at Big White Mountain.
Look at us.
Episode 7, here we are.
At this point in the competition, the judges have a pretty clear image of where the riders stack up from a purely performance and race standpoint. But this is where the tides begin to change a bit. In order to rise to the surface, the riders have to show their creativity and prove they have what it takes to be a contender for the overall grand prize.
Yes, Terminator! The boys got hips and they do not lie.
I think the next 2 challenges are both content related, and that's my strong suit.
I love content creation, but that's a thing I'm not the best at.
They're really gonna have to use these next challenges if they wanna stand out.
Nice. I'm Cam McCall.
And I'm Katie Burrell.
And this is Pinkbike Academy. Cool, now we kind of have an
Obviously gonna
idea.
have to
We
do
can
that
better.
again.
Yeah.
From the top.
The vibe in the house, now that we're getting to smaller numbers, is, I think, getting a little bit more tense. People are starting to realize that, they could be next. And of course, that's gonna make things a little more competitive.
I think just with so few of us, it feels like maybe the competition's a little tighter. I think we're all starting to feel a little bit more tired.
We're all on the edge, for sure. We're on the ragged edge.
Here we are at the Academy House. You're about to find out what we're doing today.
If you become an Orbea team rider, your online presence is gonna elevate. When you join that team, you also become a face of the brand. To keep growing that audience, you have to be creating interesting and engaging content on the regular.
I'm like most race guy here, but you also have to work hard to make your sponsors happy and provide good content.
So this challenge is called Content is King. You're gonna have 1 hour with legendary action sports photographer Mason Michon to create one banger shot. Max is pumped.
Yeah, finally made it to the content challenge. This is what I've been looking forward to the whole time.
Mason, you've been in the industry for a long time and worked with some of the biggest action sports brands in the world. What are you gonna be looking for today as not only the photographer, but also our guest judge?
Well, it's simple. We're looking to get a perfect shot. And that's kind of the name of the game, always. We're gonna be working together to emphasize, the products that we're riding with, right? And we're under a time-sensitive crunch here. So we're gonna be working with what we have, and we have to do the best we can. And that's where you guys are gonna come into play, because it'll be all about your performance on the bike.
So no pressure, but get your bikes, get a good outfit, and get on the hill, because you only have 1 hour each.
Let's go.
Good luck.
Max is like, say no more.
Rolling with the girls. Photo challenge.
Yeah, well, we'll kind of leave it up to you in terms of what features are gonna really accentuate your skills.
I think both Addis and I want to hit that first rock roll.
Yeah.
I have an idea, and I think you have an idea as well.
I'm super excited for the photo challenge today. Mason is a phenomenal photographer, so it's gonna be really cool to see what we can do working together.
I have 2 claps and a gunshot.
How do you think it would look with you kind of up there with me, and maybe you'd be closer to like the product and I could like kind of get my rear wheel up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, Britt.
The fisheye angle, really hard to tell that the tire's off. Like even,
Yeah.
you can tell, I can tell it is, but if you just glanced at it, you wouldn't know.
He had some really good tips. Yeah, I
tried to absorb as much information from him today as I could.
Similar, I don't want it to be too similar, but I was thinking higher up and then just like dead on the rock with me in the middle of it. I think this is the angle I want. I think it looks bigger from here. We'll see how it goes. We shall see.
Yeah, boss. Sick, alright.
So I wasn't ready. That's a factor. I didn't confirm my readiness.
Okay, okay.
So I wasn't fully dialed.
Have a good time?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
But difficult day because the English it's very technical.
No, yeah.
And it was, I don't understand nothing.
But
they talk about a lot of things, but
Relative calmness in a time of, you know, turmoil.
Yeah.
So that's like,
I think for me mentally it's a bit difficult because always I try to translate what's happening around me. Maybe I understand the 25%.
Next one. Moving on.
Let's go.
yeah, let's move.
So I have an opinion of maybe like a fisheye somewhere on this, but I want to hear what you have to say.
The rock hammer, there's a roll just off the main line that you kind of pop into, and it's definitely a spicy feature. Mason really wanted to shoot it from the back.
I'm gonna try a long lens first.
Sick.
I personally didn't think you'd be able to see the wheels getting off the ground.
Drop in.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
So I just sat back, let him do his thing, and asked if we could do a second shot from the side.
Actually, this might work, guys.
Yeah.
Oh boys, it works.
All right, let's go. And the photographer's stoked. I get stoked. All right, let's go, highlighter. Nice.
Whoa!
Got it.
Dude, you went to flat. Nice work, guys. Nice one.
I was like, we're holding on, we got this.
Yeah, I think Max and Eric are both like trying to get this freeride stuff on the way, but I don't think they understand that like features like this are like really hard to capture on the camera.
Yeah.
And now we have a really tight schedule, and they are using a lot of our time. So
Yeah.
racing versus content for me, I have to say racing. I know my strength is going fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's tricky because like you don't need to go fast to look fast.
I love content creation, but that's a thing I'm not the best at. But it's definitely a thing I want to improve because I know it's super important and it's not all about the race results.
The racer shoot. Yeah. Scrubbing some little drops.
I don't have jump skills. I'm like on a stick.
You did some shape, I saw it, but your berm looked way sick.
Yeah.
So good job. Yeah, Bob.
I would love to have one more.
I had so much fun working with Mason today. I really loved today's challenge. That's totally my jam. I will happily hike up the hill as many times as needed to get the shot.
I feel like I, as a rider, have more benefit maybe in like hitting a feature over again instead of like then trying to like style up a new feature. That
Get up there, B.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
I'll follow you guys.
More walking, less talking.
I'm sure Britt will have a cool photo on the jump. She's a pretty stylish rider.
Yeah, girl. That's sick.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, should we just try it? I mean, we're just standing here. Let's hit it. Nah.
This type of thing, you don't need to go fast.
I definitely learned a lot working with Mason. There's a lot more that goes into it than just kind of like finding a spot and taking a photo.
Drop it, I'm going over top of the rock.
Okay.
Can I see that shot? I definitely was just kind of riding super slow to get there.
I think it looks good.
Okay.
Gotta slap some berms. We're swapping. Yeah, buddy.
Blow it up!
Whoa! That was sick.
Woo!
Whoa! That was high spice content.
The vibes were really good. We were all just like sessioning and like trying to roost the corners. I've been thinking a lot about the difference between being a dedicated racer and being a content creator. Max was actually talking today. He's like, I'm the dedicated content creator. Tarmo's the dedicated racer. And he's like, Eric, you kind of are the hybrid. And I take that as a compliment. I don't know if he meant it as a compliment, but I'll take it.
Yeah, sick.
I'm happy to kind of sit in the middle and be a hybrid, as Max said. Headed over to get interviewed. Here we go. What are they gonna ask me? Who knows? My name's Eric Olson. I'm 23 years old and I live in Bellingham, Washington. When it comes to the current state of action sports, especially mountain biking, it's cool how social media is like changing the game. It's a community like worldwide, and I really enjoy how you can like have competitive aspects and then also creative aspects and kind of try to do it all. I actually really like trying to do it all, even though you can't. I like to make videos. I like to, coach younger kids and try and get people into the sport, but then also go to EWS and try my best to race the best in the world. It's a cool landscape. I think mountain biking's amazing for that reason. I currently have my own small business called Jank Components. I'm just so proud of the fact that I've been able to navigate like school and college and engineering and that kind of thing in a way that feels right for me. I'm proud that I've made it to the Pinkbike Academy. It feels like another crazy part of the puzzle.
The ladies have made it to the bottom of the mountain, and this is the final feature. We've got a series of berms, some lefts, some rights, and we've definitely stacked a couple clips along the way, but I know there's one in particular that Ares is looking for.
Today I have so many ideas in my mind, but it was very difficult to explain.
We have to remember the rock to try to drift a little bit. Let's see.
But in the last photo, I destroy a berm, so I think that I will use this one.
Let's get it!
Ares just nailed the roost at the end of the day, so I'm really excited to see if that shot turns out.
It was good chemistry. We had a lot of fun. That was the best day we've had on the bike so far, in my opinion.
Yes, Terminator! Holy! The boys got hips, and they do not lie.
Mason, I'm gonna do the middle jump and just do a T-bog. So do what you...
Yeah, T-bogs don't show up that great from this type of angle.
Okay.
Mason's awesome. He's like a bit moody and like he doesn't want to shoot something if he knows it's gonna look bad, and I really respected that.
I can try a whip.
Yeah.
Yeah! Another day of just riding our bikes.
Not too bad. Yeah, you're stoked.
Yeah.
Max is stoked.
No uphill. Thank you.
Overall, it was a bit challenging to get different photos than everyone else just because we're all really similar riding levels and we have like similar vision of what we wanted to do. But I think we were still able to differentiate ourselves.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Because it looks fast.
Yeah, you can tell he's charging. Yeah.
I find it's like a good way to sort of reset. If you've been racing a lot, it's kind of fun to just maybe step back a bit and reset, do some creativity, do some content. That's my favorite thing about mountain biking, I guess, is there's always room to pivot and choose different directions.
It's time to see the fruits of your labor. So let's put the first photo up on the screen. Yeah, all right, Tarmo is up first.
Tarmo, why don't you tell us the story of this photo?
Yeah, so you can use this photo for almost everything. You can put it in social media, on a brand's website, or in a magazine. Mason left a good amount of empty space on the left, so you can also put like your sponsor tags there.
So that was your thought process going in, something that's going to be suitable for social media and also show the brands you're trying to promote.
Yeah, exactly.
That's smart. Bravo, Mason, bravo. Yeah. Okay, next photo. Mia, this one's killer. You can tell right away that this is a super steep rock roll. Tell me why this is the photo that you chose.
Well, this was the feature I was really hoping to get a photo on, and I had a different angle in mind, and actually Mason pulled out this angle, and it turned out way better than I was expecting, and I'm like super fired up on this photo.
Max, walk me through this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked on this photo. We just decided to blow up this berm, just giving it no respect.
Destroy the berm!
Yes. Destroy the berm! I love it. Oh, it's so cool. Mace, a few tries to be able to get that amount of explosion on the berm, or what?
No, first try Fridays.
Whoa! That was sick!
Eric, tell me about this photo.
Yeah, so I decided to go Bellingham style in the half shell and give it the biggest yank I could from the top, and I landed right at the bottom in this shot. It was a heavy hit, but I was really stoked to ride away, and
Worth it.
yeah, it was totally worth it.
Next shot up on the screen is Brittany. Okay, talk me through this photo.
I pretty much told Mason that I was like keen to try anything that he wanted to do, but I'm like, I really want to hit some jumps.
Christina, what about this? This looks pretty good to me, but I'll defer to you.
The first words I wrote down in my notes here are good style and speed. You can tell she's going fast. That particular jump we were hitting was, I believe, like a small step up. So those ones are really hard to shoot because they just look small. So Mason did awesome framing it up so that Brittany's way off of the ground.
I'm trying to figure out how in the world you guys get the Maxxis logos right at the top.
That's a Mason thing. It's so sharp.
Photoshop.
Yeah, it's so sharp.
Ooh, Ares? Ares destroyed the rock roll. How did you choose the rock roll to shoot for your photo?
I choose this one because the vertical photos works better than the horizontal photos. And I love rock rolls, and I think it's a nice shoot.
It's great.
Beautiful.
She's friendly, but she's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yes, Ares, great job. Mace, great shot. Well, great work, all of you. I think you did not only a great job capturing these photos, but choosing the right ones for the specific purpose of this challenge. Way to go.
Welcome back to the Academy House for another judges' deliberation with our judges Christina and Gully and our guest judge Mason Michon. Today was the first part of the Content is King Challenge, where we saw Mason head out on the hill and create photos with our contestants. I'm so curious to get your opinions on them. Christina, which photo was your favorite?
For me, for sure, it was Mia's photo that was the favorite because it just had all the ingredients of what I think make a good photo. She had really good form on the bike, meaning her body position was on point. And also, I loved the framing on the photo. It could either be posted horizontally as shot by Mason or a nice vertical crop shot too.
Did anyone's photo not impress you?
Honestly, it wasn't so much about the photo, it was just about the experience out on the trails today. And for me, Brittany, she didn't impress me too much. I felt like she could have gotten a lot more run-ins because she was working on one particular trick that she really wanted a photo of, but she was too busy chatting on the side of the trail and more interested in the people around her than she was hiking up to get more shots.
It's a great element of her personality, but it does slow a work day down. What about you, Gully? Which ones were less impressive to you?
I'd have to say Aris's photo didn't really stand out to me. Unfortunately, she's wearing this gray jersey, riding a gray rock slab. She's camouflaged in there, looking a little bit relaxed on the bike, and it just fell short of my expectations for her.
Let's talk about style. Mason, I'm sure you've seen it all. Who had it out there and who didn't?
I'd say the most naturally stylish riders were Tarmo, even though I kind of had to tell him to reel it back because his speed is actually hindering his style in a photo.
I know my strength is going fast.
Yeah, I mean, it's tricky because like you don't need to go fast to look fast. And Mia, she just has like a natural flow and good looking style on camera.
Cam, you've been in front of the camera thousands of times. Were there any photos today that just really excited you?
The one that I loved the most was Max's photo. That's a photo that when I look at it, I feel like I can picture what's happening before the photo, what's happening after the photo.
That was sick.
I want to be there following that rider, and it makes me want to go grab my bike. So that photo represented everything I love about mountain biking.
So much to consider. There's no elimination as a result of the first part of the Content is King challenge, but all of these challenges weigh on our judges' decision overall of who could be the winner of season 3 of Pinkbike Academy.
On the next episode of Pinkbike Academy.
The video challenge.
Oh! See you later. You're so fast. Woo! But on to the next challenge, eh?
Do you usually make some videos? Is that something that you do?
Sick. I used to, especially when COVID started. I was making lots of silly videos.
Precision.
I have a character that I like to put on for these videos. And when I moved to Kelowna, I wanted to make friends, so I kind of hid this character away. But now I feel like it's time for this character to come back out. Let's see what's make me look pretty here with my shades. Should I go low like this, or should I go like this? You think?
Like this.
Like
Yeah. Should I not do those yeahs at the end? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, cool. Having a good time. Yeah. Amazing for that reason. Yeah. Ah, I did it again. Sorry.
Roll on room tone. Oh, it's Chef Daniel.
He was snapping and I was
What's
clapping.
on the menu?
Daniel!